Hello, good morning. It is about 5:40 in the morning. I am heading to work for a few hours and then I'm gonna head to my monitoring appointment for week 33. I'll be honest, I get really nervous for these. Last week went really well. I'll share all about that, but I need to get to work because I gotta be there by 6. And I thought I would take you with me throughout the day. We'll go to my appointment together. I can't vlog inside my appointment, but I thought, you know, I'll take you with me anyways. Like, we'll talk about it. If you are new here, my name is Miranda and I am currently 33 weeks pregnant with our first baby. We are high risk. I'll go over all of that in great detail, but I just thought I'd say good morning. Welcome to today's vlog. Hello, I just got to my appointment. I have a few minutes to chat before I have to go check in. I went to work this morning for a few hours. I'll go back to work later. I will say this quickly too. I don't talk or share what I do for work, just because like I like to keep some of my life private. So please don't ask. I get that question all the time and I just ignore it. I'm gonna take a deep breath. These appointments do make me nervous. I've said this in my past video, but at any time if I come into one of these monitoring appointments and they feel that something is wrong, we go straight to labor and delivery. But we did register at our hospital 2 days ago, just in case something were to happen and we do go early. We will be smooth sailing. Because we are high risk, we will get a bed and go right in, so that's nice, instead of like filling out paperwork and being in admin, and like that's all done. Highly recommend if you are someone who is anxious or high risk, get all that done. So that way, in case you do go early, I'm sure every hospital system is different, but ours here, you will wait until you're registered in admin before you get a room, before you get anything, any kind of care. So, but it's nice because we have a note from our high risk doctor that we get a room immediately, and there should be one open because, I mean, unless everybody in Vegas is having a baby that day. You never know, but who knows. So the last appointment I had was last Thursday, and we did have a growth ultrasound and a monitoring appointment. And our doctor was so happy with baby's growth that he said we don't have to do another growth ultrasound for a month. And that was just like a big sigh of relief. She put on almost a whole pound between ultrasounds. We had been only doing one ultrasound about every 4 to 5 weeks just to monitor her growth. In case you are new here, the reason I am high risk is because we have a 2-vessel cord. What is that? Well, a normal umbilical cord has 2 arteries and 1 vein. We have 1 artery and 1 vein. It's like 1 out of 10,000 pregnancies, so it's not like super common. The common factors for a 2 cord or a 2-vessel cord is like over the age of 40, heavy smoking, IVF, or multiples. Well, we did IVF and we had multiples. So they think when the placentas were developing, the 2-vessel cord happened. So they found it. We came in for our anatomy scan at the high risk doctor's clinic just because of different variables that they wanted me to go check in, make sure everything was okay. And then I was actually really glad that they sent me here because they wouldn't have caught it probably otherwise, because these guys are so thorough. Okay, so last week, baby put on about a pound. Now, I do want to say really quickly, I feel like anytime I talk about my anxiety or just like my concerns about my own pregnancy, I get very dismissed in the comments. I end up deleting those comments because honestly I feel like they're not helpful, but I get a lot of women that are like, oh, I went through that, it's not a big deal, or oh, they said my baby was gonna be small and it wasn't. Okay, good for you, you're on the other side. When you're going through something, it's okay to be anxious, it's okay to be nervous, it's okay to have feelings. I have those feelings and I'm totally valid in my feelings. So right now, baby is putting on just under a 1/4 pound a week. That's what they estimate her to put on for the rest of my pregnancy. So she will come out like right under 6 pounds, they think. And I know that I've been told a million times by a million different people on the internet, they're like, oh, but that's just an estimation. I know, but I have been seeing more from my clinic of babies that they estimate to weigh more. Like, example, I follow 2 ladies on Instagram that are from Vegas, and both of their babies were high risk because they both the women had GD, and so they're estimating based on the belly measurements of the babies, and they're both supposed to be like over 9 pounds, and then it being a lot smaller than that. So like our clinic does a really good job of measurements. They're very thorough, and again, you can't, I know it's an estimation because you can't actually see what they weigh. You're just going based on like measurements. So anyways, she's doing good. She's small, she's petite, that's okay, she's still perfect. So for monitoring, last week was great. They're monitoring today my blood pressure, my fluid, and fetal movements. If any of those look off, again, I get sent to my regular OB. I get monitored again, and then if they feel like it's off, then we are at labor and delivery. Hopefully that doesn't happen to us. I also don't really love that I have to come to these appointments by myself. I could bring someone with me to wait in the waiting room, but like it could either take between 20 minutes and an hour, and I just feel kind of bad like making someone wait for me, or making my husband take a day off of work just to sit and wait. So I don't know, I guess I could as we get closer, but we'll see. So today I'm gonna go in and get monitored, put the monitoring straps on my belly. Last week baby kicked one of them off, so they had to like put I'll put a picture up here, but they had to put like a rolled up towel to kind of give some kickback because she kept kicking off the monitor. She does not like anything tight or compressive on my belly, like at all. She kicks it back, just invading her space, I guess. What else? I don't know. Oh, let's talk about pregnancy weight gain, because I feel like that's a big thing. So far this pregnancy I've gained 9 pounds, which is actually shocking. I assumed I would gain way more than that, but I've been very, very sick. Obviously I've been active. Yes, I'm allowed to be active. I have no restrictions when it comes to that. So I do feel like my body looks completely different than it did pre-pregnancy. I feel like I lost a lot of muscle, like I look squishier, but like who cares? It's not a big deal. I'll get it all back if I want to later after pregnancy. But I've gained 9 pounds. I was so sick. As you know, I did an IVF pregnancy, so I was on a lot of medications. I gained 15 pounds in the first trimester, and then after I got off the meds, I was diagnosed with HG because I was so sick. I was actually shocked that I was gaining weight, but the meds are just like putting tons of hormones into your body, so like you're just gonna gain weight. Diagnosed with HG around week 11. It was like 10 and a half when I went into my OB, and the meds kind of helped. If you've ever taken Zofran, that's what I was on. It's like it helps a lot in the beginning, and then it's almost like your body adjusts to it, and then you have to take a higher dose. So I don't know, I was still sick, still deal with motion sickness. Knock on wood, haven't thrown up in a week. But yes, I've gained 9 pounds so far, which technically I haven't gained any weight since week 11 of pregnancy. But everyone's so different with how they gain their belly, everything. They keep saying I'm fine. They are not monitoring my nutrition per se, but they are like helping me because I don't have a very big appetite. That's the biggest thing, is like my appetite is so small. I have so many food aversions that we're focusing on protein, not necessarily like carbs and fiber, kind of like what I used to do all the time with my diet, just because I can get more nutrients in this way. Carbs fill you up, fiber fills you up. I do still obviously have fiber in my diet, but we're focusing more on, I guess, like kind of like just like proteins and greens. I still have carbs obviously, but like they're not the main focus because they fill you up so fast. Anyways, I gotta go in. I just realized I was chatting for like 8 minutes, and I'm gonna go in and get monitored, and then I'll check in with you when I get home, let you know how it went. If I get home. Fingers crossed I get home and I'm not sitting at L&D when I check in with you again. I just walked in the door for my appointment and I'm about to work out, but I ran to Target really quickly, so I thought, shall I do a Target haul? I think yes. So appointment went really, really good. They did a quick ultrasound, check fluid. It's still perfect. Fluid has a range. Did I say this? Between 8 and 25 is considered normal. If you're below 8 or above 25, you are at risk. Mine was still at 15, so we're good there. And then fetal movements, baby fell asleep right after they checked the fluid. So when I got hooked up to the monitors, she was not moving. And I was like, of course she's not. She's always moving. And now she's asleep. So they woke her up. They use this little like, it looks like a little vibrator. And they buzz it on your belly. It doesn't hurt the baby hears it, wakes up, boom, she was instantly awake. And what they're looking for at my appointments is 10 kicks, elbows, punches, shoulder shrugs. The only thing that doesn't count is hiccups. They're looking for 10 movements within 60 minutes. She gave them 13 movements in 9 minutes. So I was in and out. They were super happy with that. Again, our baby's just small. That's like her only risk, is that like she's just small. So she's doing really good today. I was so proud of her. I was like, and now she hasn't stopped moving since we left the clinic. So let's do a quick Target haul, and then I'll also take you through like my workout, and we'll chat while I work out. Target. Not a huge haul. Basically went for a set of jammies, which I got a tank top, some bars, and then I actually saw someone on Instagram when I was at the clinic say that they really like these for their postpartum, and they were on sale at Target. They are usually like 14 and some change, and they're on sale for 9 and some change, so they're about $5 off. So I grabbed a pack. Honestly, at this point, I feel like I have more than enough stuff for postpartum, but whatever I don't use, I can give to my best friend who's having a baby the next month. So I mean, honestly, I'm just like overstocking at this point because I really don't know what to expect. I have the Freedom Mom ones, so I don't know. These are just really inexpensive, and the lady on Instagram said she really liked them, and she just had a baby last week, and she was like, you know what? I know everybody buys the Freedom Mom ones, but these are awesome. So I thought, for the price, yeah, I'll give them a try. And then these bars, I've never had this flavor. This is the milk and cookies. Fun fact, I know him. He lives here in Vegas. He had a restaurant at the Tropicana until they tore it down like a few weeks ago. He goes to the same gym that I used to go to. So he's a really sweet guy. Anyways, I had never had this bar, this flavor especially, but I had one of these when we were at the hospital the other day getting registered because I like really needed a snack. And there's a little coffee shop, and I'm focusing mostly on protein for my needs. And I really liked it, so I grabbed a box of these because they are at Target. Thought I would try that flavor just because it's like, I like just having bars. I have a couple of them every single day. They're like the perfect size meal for me, so yeah. And then I got this high neck. I have a couple of these. I have quite a few of these actually. It's not like a pregnancy tank, it's just a regular tank, but I still wear them during pregnancy. I think it looks really cute. It's a high neck, and I didn't have a black one, so I grabbed a black one. And then I went to grab another extra pair of like postpartum jammies that were not like jammies, but something cozy and comfy. And I saw these, and these are only $5, but they had white, yellow, and lavender, and honestly I didn't really want white or yellow, so I got the lavender because I just like that. It's just like soothing. Bright yellow is not soothing to me. So I grabbed one of those, and then I really like the stars above. I have these are actual pajama shorts. I have the sweats. I wear them like every time they're clean. They're so soft. So I did get a large in these. Typically I would be a small or medium, but with my belly, I definitely need the extra space. Someone actually said to me on Instagram the other day when I shared a jammy set, they're like, oh, you're not gonna want like a bra postpartum. You're gonna want a tank top because you're gonna be so self-conscious. Listen, no ma'am. I am not self-conscious of my body. I will not be self-conscious of it postpartum. It created a human, and I am a texture girly. I don't love tank tops, especially like for jammies. Like this is more of like a long line tank, but a sports bra or a loose fitting tank is like perfect for me. So I grabbed these for postpartum. Yes, I know this is not nursing friendly. I'm not talking about my breastfeeding or feeding of my baby journey, because there's way too many opinions out there on the internet of what people think you should do. So I just thought this looked really cozy. It's soft, and this is just what I decided to do. And this cost me about 20 bucks for the two of them, and I thought that's a really great deal. And plus this one I can wear even after, you know, after if I want to, since it's like a decent size. Those will probably never be worn again because they are so huge. Anyways, so grab some jammies, grab some stuff, and yeah. time to work out. This is literally my favorite part of the day, and I'm so glad I get to do it. And I'm not on any restrictions. I get that question a lot, as I said in the beginning. People are like, I'm actually surprised you're able to work out being a high risk. High risk is, there's like a plethora of different reasons you could be high risk. I'm high risk level 2, but have no restrictions. So let's go get this workout in. I swear, I feel like I'm more active pregnant than most of my friends are not pregnant. And they're always giving me a hard time about it. I'm like, it's who I am. You knew me before pregnancy. I was so active, so what made you think that was gonna change? I'm a high energy individual. What can I say? Also, these are the best maternity shorts ever. I have, I think, 5 pairs of these. Check out little baby's chair right there. I will link these down below. They're between $6 and $12 per pair, depending on the color. They have the side pockets. They're super stretchy. Cannot recommend these enough. They're so comfortable, buttery soft. If you are pregnant, you should be living in these.
If I wrote you a song, if I got every word perfectly weighted on a thin piece of paper, would it make any difference? Would it change for the better? If I wrote you a poem, if I posted a letter? Is it maybe because I never knew quite where I was, and suddenly you told me, baby, you're lost, but I am too. Whatever the cost, we'll make it through. Tell me you're the one for me now, 'cause what am I supposed to do? If you are not the one for me, then tell me now what I could do. If I told you that I don't know where I'm going, don't know what to say, but I go without knowing. If I told you that I don't know what to believe in, don't know how to pray, but I pray anyway. Tell me you're the one for me now, 'cause what am I supposed to do? If you are not the one for me, then tell me now what I could do. Tell me you're the one for me now. I pray that you believe it too. That you're the only one for me, and I'm the only one for you. Tell me you're the one for me now, 'cause what am I supposed to do? If you are not the one for me, then tell me now what I could do. Tell me you're the one for me now. I pray that you believe it too. That you're the only
That's it for me today. 40-minute leg workout. I am gonna do a 20-minute, 30-minute spin. Just recovery ride, something to just, for blood flow, because I committed to cardio every day, working out every day during pregnancy. But that's it for today's vlog. After I'm done with my cardio, I'm gonna grab something to eat, shower, and head back to work. And thanks for joining me on this pregnancy journey. We're 33 weeks. It feels like we're slowly creeping along, but also like I blink and I'm like, oh my gosh, where'd the last week go? So I will check in probably next week, but stay tuned, turn your notifications on, because I have a nursery tour filmed but not edited yet, and then I have a whole house clean with me because you guys were interested in both of those. So I'll show you my like 1 hour weekly cleaning routine. Hopefully you'll get some ideas for your own home. I feel like the reason our home is so clean is because we keep everything really minimal. It just makes it really easy and efficient, but also I have a routine that I do every week. So I just go through and do everything, and it makes it efficient and clean and wonderful. So hopefully I can pass some tips on to you guys. So put your notifications on so you don't miss either of those, and you'll see me in the next week probably with either one or both of those, just depending on how much I can get edited this weekend. So yeah, I'm gonna go do my spinning, and you guys have an awesome day. Bye.